All right, looks like we have just about everybody on. Thanks again for being here. Today, we're excited to explain what you can expect from the net billing tariff. This webinar is for 3CE customers who submitted a solar interconnection agreement after April 14th, 2023, and for customers whose NEM 1.0 or NEM 2.0 grandfather period is coming to an end. For those of you on NEM 1.0 or NEM 2.0, with many years left on your grandfather period, this webinar is not immediately relevant to you. Let me first, with a quick round of introductions. My name is Jeff Railsback. I'm a customer accounts manager with Central Coast Community Energy, or 3CE. I'm joined today with Sophia Schwartzky. She's also an accounts manager with 3CE and is our point person regarding net energy metering. Also joining us today is Griffin Boyle. He's a program analyst with 3CE and has been working to develop our upcoming battery storage incentive program. Before we start today, I'd like to review a few housekeeping items. This webinar is being recorded, and we will send the recording to you in the coming days. As you know, we ask that you submit your questions in advance. If you did not get a chance to ask your questions ahead of time, please drop them in the Q&A box, and we will address them at the end of the presentation, time permitting. If we don't get to your questions today, you can always reach out to our customer service team at 1-877-455-2223. We'll drop that phone number in the chat box at the end of the webinar. Now that we've gone over the logistics, let's dive into today's agenda. We'll begin with a quick introduction to 3CE and our work in your community. After that, we'll review the basics of net billing tariff decision. Next on the agenda is an in-depth look at 3CE's net billing tariff. We'll detail how billing works under this plan and what you can expect during your annual true-up. We're also excited to introduce a new program that you qualify for, the Battery Storage Incentive Program. Finally, we're going to wrap up with a Q&A session. So let's get started. 3CE is a public agency. We provide you with clean and renewable energy when your solar panels generate less energy than you use, while PG&E or Southern California Edison continues to provide you with transmission and delivery services. We are on a pathway to serve our customers with 100% clean and renewable energy. 3C serves 1.1 million people from Santa Cruz County to Santa Barbara County. The County of San Luis Obispo and the City of Atascadero will join 3E services early next year. 3CE also invests our community through our energy programs. We help our customers switch away from fossil fuels with rebates from our new construction electrification, electrify your ride, ag electrification, electrify your home, demand side management, and our electric bus programs. We will share a link to these programs at the end of our webinar. And now I'm going to hand off to Sophia to get into the meat of today's webinar. Sophia?
Thank you, Jeff, and hello, everyone. Thank you again so much for joining us today. As many of you might know, the California Public Utilities Commission made a significant decision on December 15th, 2022. They approved the net billing tariff, which replaces the previous net energy metering 2.0 tariff. So, what does this mean for you? Essentially, the way you are compensated for energy your solar panels generate has changed. The goal is to make sure costs and benefits of solar power are balanced more evenly among all electricity users. Another goal is to encourage smart energy usage. Adding a battery system to your solar setup could benefit you greatly. By storing the energy you produce during the day, you can use it when electricity is in high demand, such as in the evenings. This not only helps you manage your energy more effectively, but also supports our grid by reducing the strain during peak times. This year, 3CE introduced our net billing tariff to align with the CPUC's policy direction. We've decided to keep the name simple, the net billing tariff, but you also may hear it referred to as the solar billing plan or NEM 3.0. 3CE adopted the net billing tariff to promote affordability, increase reliability, and to encourage battery storage. And here's some exciting news. We are coupling the net billing tariff with a battery storage incentive program, and Griffin will be diving into the details of this program in the next few slides. So as of April 15th, 2023, any new solar interconnection agreements will automatically transition to our net billing tariff. If you're currently on NEM 1.0 or NEM 2.0, you'll stay on those tariffs until the end of your grandfathering period. And after that, you will transition to the net billing tariff. For those currently eligible for the net billing tariff, we will transition you to the new plan starting with your bill this month. Under the net billing tariff, your charges for the energy you consume will be calculated using 3CE's rates. Your export credits for energy sent to the grid will be calculated using energy export credit hourly rates. Energy export credit hourly rates are based on the avoided cost calculator, which is updated by the California Public Utilities Commission. Export credits will offset generation charges from 3CE within the same true-up period. If you are enrolled in the California Alternate Rates for Energy, CARE, or Family Electric Rate Assistance, FARA programs, you will receive additional compensation. We call this the low income adder, and it is a flat dollar per kilowatt hour adder to your energy export credit. The low income adder will be applied for 9 years and will appear as a separate line item on your bill. And this credit will roll over at the time of true up. Now let's talk about the annual true up. All 3CE customers true up in December for energy generation services. You will have 2 true ups each year, one with the investor owned utility for just transmission and distribution services, and one with 3CE for energy generation services only. Next up is net surplus compensation. At the time of true up, you receive net surplus compensation if you generated more energy than you used throughout the entire true up period. We take your total excess generation in kilowatt hours and multiply it by our net surplus compensation rate. The net surplus compensation rate is calculated in December each year and will be available on our website. Net surplus compensation becomes a credit on your bill that will automatically be used towards future charges from 3CE. If you are receiving at least $200 in net surplus compensation, you can request the balance in the form of a check within 45 days of receiving your true-up statement. True-up statements are available on your bill in January. And that's just all about we have for you today on the topic of the net billing tariff. But I'm going to hand over to Griffin, who will tell you about an exciting new 3CE program. And then after that, we'll get to the questions that you've been dropping in the Q&A box.
Thank you so much, Sophia. Hello, everyone. My name is Griffin Boyle. I'm an energy programs analyst with 3CE. And today I'm really excited to share with you 3CE's battery storage incentive program, which is set to roll out in July. This is a great opportunity for those interested in residential battery storage installations, offering a dollar per kilowatt hour of capacity incentive. So that means that the rebate you receive is based on the total capacity of your battery at the time of its installation. The program is designed to give you more control over your energy usage and enhance your household's resiliency by engaging with price signals from the net billing tariff. New customers on the net billing tariff and those without residential solar will receive a $300 per kilowatt hour rebate. If you're currently enrolled in a NEM 1.0 or 2.0 rate and choose to switch to the net billing tariff before your grandfathering period has ended, you will be eligible for that higher $500 per kilowatt hour rebate. Of note, this higher rebate also applies to those enrolled in the CARE or FARA programs, as well as those on a medical baseline rate. So to put this into perspective, consider a 13 kilowatt hour battery system. Under the base rebate, you would receive $3,900. If you qualify for the $500 per kilowatt hour rebate, you could receive $6,500. The process for applying is straightforward. You'll need to be enrolled in the net billing tariff or not have solar at all. The battery needs to have been purchased after January 1st of 2024. And you have to be ensured that you're going to discharge the battery by 50% of its stored capacity during those peak hours. And you also have to allow 3CE to review battery usage periodically. Please check our website in early July where the applications will be available.